All right, it is Saturday, February 8th, 2025. I'm out here at the Indian Wells Tennis Garden in Indian Wells, California for the annual Dr. George Charity Car Show, which is a benefit for cancer charities. This is always a great show. This is our third year filming this one. It was originally suggested by a viewer 3 years ago. Came out here and it's definitely become a huge part of the channel. It's usually definitely one of my longer videos as there's a lot of cars to film here and there's not a lot of music to deal with, which is great for me. This is the first of two videos this weekend. Tomorrow I'll be doing the Long Beach high performance swap meet as we do most months. And I do already have a video already set to post for next week. We'll talk about that in a minute. But for now, let's go check this one out. All right, so we're gonna get some of the Rollins coming in. I actually saw a lot of cars on the freeway heading out here on 10. And I will mention I filmed the preview of the auction at Automobile Driving Museum yesterday, and that video will be on the channel next week. All right, so that video will be up next Saturday, as I have nothing to film next Saturday currently, or next Sunday. There's actually no shows on President's Day weekend. I was actually going to book a trip to Tulsa to go film the Starboard show, and I waited, and I was like, okay, Grand Nationals video's doing well. And then my ex sends me a text that she's booked a trip that weekend, so I've got to watch my daughter. So for now, you just get the Automobile Driving Museum auction. There's a lot of great stuff in the auction, a few vehicles, things like that. And speaking of vehicles, I did purchase another vehicle yesterday, which I probably shouldn't have, but it was a very good price. And I'm just going to come out and say it. It's a 66 Pontiac Tempest 2-door hardtop. No, it does not have the overhead cam 6. It's got the 326 with the 2-speed Power Glide. And she's a bit of a project. I went to an estate sale last weekend. I thought, okay, what am I happy paying? So I offered a hair less than what I was happy paying for it. And they came back on Thursday, called me and said, can you come up to this, which is what the number was I was happy to pay for it anyway. And I said, okay. So I'll be bringing that home. I already handed over the money and we already went down to AAA, transfer the title. So it is my car, and I will be picking it up probably on Monday or Tuesday. So no, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I will say it was a very reasonably priced car. I'm going to assess it, see if I can get it running first. The Hell's Bakery. So yay, another car for the driveway. All right, so what do we got next week? Next week we have nothing. There's nothing. I may hit something like, I don't know if I want to do Quarantine Cruise again since we just did it, but maybe something like that, or Cars and Coffee. That's really only going on President's Day weekend for some reason. So we got those coming up. Tangle all the photographers here. The following week we were back out here in Coachella Valley for McCormick's auction in Palm Springs. The week after that, of course, we have Pomona Swap Meet. Going into March, second week of March, I think we're going to do March Meet in Bakersfield. It's here, I'm still up there about March Meet in Bakersfield or the muscle cars on the strip. They're both the same weekend. But I got friends going to March meets. I'm probably gonna switch it to March meet. I haven't done it on the calendar yet. A Cougar XR7 convertible. So the show draws about 1,000 cars. So it is a lot of walking. Fortunately, the show is in the grass area, so that does help. In fact, this is the 57 T-Bird I passed on the way out here. So the story is I sold a jukebox. There's actually a viewer I've sold like 4 jukeboxes to now. So I sold a 56 Rocola jukebox to a viewer and put the offer on the car. I put the offer on the car and didn't hear back, and then I bought another jukebox, and then I heard back on the car, so I definitely have to sell something else now. El Camino. I will say the jukebox I picked up is a model I've always wanted. The 1946 Wurlitzer 1015 bubbler. So that's not going anywhere. I've never owned a real one. I've only owned the replicas. I believe they let the spectators in about 9 o'clock. Fortunately, they did give me early access as they did last year. Got a Mercury Montclair Marauder. Model A. Maybe I'll do a quick, try to get that car running if I can get it home before the rains. And then, if I can get it running and somewhat driving in time, maybe I'll do a video on that next weekend. But so we're going to have rain starting on Wednesday, so that's not really looking likely at Coupe de Ville. I'm not really good at the will it run videos. Got a Galaxy. So if you're wondering, I know since the channel I haven't owned any Pontiacs. I have owned quite a few Pontiacs in my time, including a 68 Tempest I owned in high school. And last Pontiac I owned was a 56 two-door hardtop. I bought it in 06, and I think I had it about 2 years. So it was well before I was doing YouTube. I used to drive that one around. I got more vehicle rolling in the 59 Caddy. I do need to sell my Studebaker that's actually out here in Palm Springs. So I may be dragging that one back to my mother's house, putting it in the driveway, and then I'll just stage it there to sell. Packard taillights, it's 55. Chevy, 42. Barracuda. 61 Ford. So we're supposed to have a high of 80 degrees today. It's about 60 degrees currently. I already regret wearing a sweatshirt. I'll have to leave it with somebody. That 442 again. Getting right to the American Motors products this time. And if you missed my 2-day coverage of the Grand National Roadster Show, that was a fantastic one last week, as that show always delivers. Lots of amazing vehicles. And the Friday show was the longest video ever. A Ambassador convertible. It was 2 hours and 42 minutes, and I think the previous record was last year's Dr. George show. I believe about 2 hours and 15. All right. I will try to get this one up tonight since I have Long Beach tomorrow. This guy in this Barracuda's been around about 5 times looking for a spot. Charger.
Find a spot, huh?
Square bird. Ford Woody. Your Chevelle wagon. Super B with a 6-pack. Chieftain Pontiac, tri-power, 2-door sedan with tri-power. I'll have to find that one later. that's a neat combo. There's Riviera. So as Pontiacs go, the 66, that is my 3rd Tempest. I've never owned an actual GTO, but I had a 68 in high school convertible, and I had a 64 convertible Tempest at one time. Corvette. I always tell the people who run these shows, I go, yeah, I really want to get in to get the cars coming in the morning, and you can see why. A Shelby GT 500 68. So that was a 428. That was a gorgeous car. I think we're going to move down a little bit. 56 F100. I may also try to do the Good Guys. I always say this every year, the Good Guys in Washington State in July. Devo is playing in Seattle that weekend, so I might make a whole road trip with my daughter out of that since we both love Devo.
My turn, Clyde.
As I'm one of those dads that gets their kids into 80s new wave. And then we were seeing Devo at Cool World Fest in May at the Rose Bowl. 66 Chevelle. 2-door sedan. Got a 60 Impala. It's a pearlescent white. Also, make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, leave some comments about some of these vehicles, tell some friends about the channel, all that good stuff. This Mercury Commuter 4-door hardtop, no post, station wagon. We saw this one later last year. It was definitely a favorite. Look at that. That is a rare station wagon. I still have a bunch of footage I shot on my Plymouth that get when I got it running. I have not made it into a video as well, so. In fact, I bought the Tempest with the money I had set aside for tires for the Plymouth. So I'm pretty bad. That's when you know you're a car guy. Like, I don't need to buy new tires for the Satellite. I'll just buy a Pontiac Tempest. Chevy Cameo pickup. Got all the patina. Alright, so I'm going to put this out there. If anybody knows of any shows next weekend, it probably has to be really close to Pasadena, as I have my daughter all weekend. But I have not found any, just like Cars and Coffees for President's Day weekend. I think they don't get scheduled much on that weekend, as this is kind of our rainy season, I guess. Got a little Figaro. Cadillac. We've seen probably a lot of those in the auction coming up. The Galaxy convertible. Never did hear about the Galaxy. I put the offer on the week before the Pontiac. 66 convertible. Dakota RT. Those were like a hot item when they came out. I remember. This came out during my Navy days. 69 Camaro. Cougar. XR7. There's a De Tomaso Pantera. So once again, I guess the car that won the America's Most Beautiful Roadster Award. I usually put the car I think is going to win in the thumbnail of the video. Unless it just, I can't get a good shot of it. This year I was actually able to get a really good shot of the car before the crowds got too thick. I'm going to bring a 51 Ford Woody. I was actually very lucky that I was able to get in there just before that car had a giant crowd around it. I got a wood shoebox. The Daimler. I did not do a Mike Finds Things video last week, so I'm hoping I might just do one. I've been saying I'm gonna do one on my jukebox. Some of my jukeboxes. I do have some records I picked up at a sale last week. That's not really enough for like a full video. Sales have been pretty sparse, and it seems like the good ones are always on the days I'm filming car shows. And this takes precedence over going to sales. But if you like old records, check out that channel. Its link will be in the video description. Model T race car. Might be through with the roll-ins here. 57. Oh, thanks. Tag Jag. Chevy panel. Here's start the Mustang. 71 Mach 1. 429. So these are like the feature car area. We're actually going to film this in a different order than I usually do the last 2 years. Play it by ear. And 25 Bentley, 100 years on the road. 3 liter. It's one of those cars my dad knew all about, and I'm not as well versed on this stuff as he was. I believe most of the cars had rolled in, at least the ones that were coming in groups. So we can start on the parked cars. A lot of the cars get dropped off the night before as well. So hopefully we don't run into too many cars that are still covered. There were a few earlier, so in fact there's one in the background of the video right now. Got the Galaxy 427 lightweight. One's ready to go racing. There you go. I'm not even going to read that. I'm here all day. Said I literally, nearly a week prior, almost bought a 64 Galaxy at a sale to a hardtop. I put an offer in on it, I will say. Same thing, I didn't want to buy another car, but I left an offer like, okay, I'll deal with it at that price, which is kind of how the Tempest worked, and then wound up with the Tempest. You got the Fairlane Thunderbolt. Plexiglass windows, 4-speed. Fiberglass. It's got fiberglass bumpers. It's got the cold air intake. Nice historic Ford. So also, if you look at my list of the tentative list, if you see a weekend where I don't have anything, I got the 64. See a weekend where I don't have anything, let me know. I'm still filling in the calendar for 2025. I'm already finding lots of conflict weekends where multiple shows I'd like to hit are on the same weekend, and then following weekend or the weekend or the weekend before, there's nothing. There's the hood bulge. Here Ford is the Aftershock 39 Lincoln Zephyr. We saw this one at Roadster Show last year, I believe it was. Got the Buick Ventaports.
I'm good. I just want to I don't like this part. It was actually built back in 1991.
So this can't see on the plate. See the little window.
Yeah.
That Camaro 1967. She's been swapped. American Motors product. 53 Nash, so it's actually pre-American Motors product. You get the idea. 53 Nash. To a hardtop. '33 Ford Phaeton Street Rod. I may run back to my car and drop my sweatshirt off. It is already that warm. I also have to remember I'm used to it being cold right now, so when it's 80 degrees, it's going to feel like it's 100 degrees. Ford GT. There, Ford GT. Ford Supercar. The POW MIA 56. We've seen this one, I don't know how many shows over the years. Quite a few. I have no idea what this is. It's the Ultima RS, according to the seat. Okay. You know, the Ultima RS, you know. Sorry you didn't tune into Top Gear. I don't know what that is. That looks like a truck. You didn't show up in time. I have to start filming, sorry. We got a Buick Special Coupe. It is for sale. Remember, if you see a for sale sign, swap meet rules apply. Don't call too far ahead into the future. And if you are looking for cars for sale, I shot 3 swap meets last month: Turlock, Pomona, as well as Long Beach. A 40 Chevy. It's got a small block, street rod style. I will say later on, when the crowds are really rolling in, this show gets very, very crowded as well. So I will give that warning later on. I might actually have to start filming around people. It's custom. I do remember that this is like pretty much an all-day shoot for me. Then I get to drive home, and we'll do Long Beach tomorrow. Long Beach is always kind of nice after filming a big show, though. It's like, it's always fun. Yeah, custom Chevy here. It's got the modern handles. It's 55. That was a very, very, very expensive build, you can tell. Got a Rolls Royce. It's the Spirit of Ecstasy. If you like cars like this, check out the San Marino Classic. They always have a lot of amazing, the Grand Motor cars of this era. So it says a 1929 Rolls-Royce Tourer. There's the plaque for when it was at the La Jolla Concours d'Elegance, which I have not been to, as it falls on the same weekend as like every other car show. Now we got a Rolls-Royce. So 59 Silver Cloud.
But next year we're gonna.
Yes, he has the Grey Poupon. We had a 55 Bentley years ago my dad bought, and I asked the guy if it had Grey Poupon, and there was Grey Poupon in the glove box. I always tell that story. This one has air conditioning. Check it out. It's got AC vents. All right, so we're going to start the opposite direction of how I usually do it, or I did the last 2 years. Got a 1961 Corvette. It's first year of the 4 taillights that we all know and love. Or some people put 2 extra taillights to make it 6 back then. Yeah, 67. This one is a resto mod. Get the LS. Very nice coupe. I was able to get back to my car to ditch the sweatshirt, so it is t-shirt weather. I know some of you guys back east are going to be like screaming about that, but it was like 46 degrees in Pasadena when I woke up this morning, I believe. Got a Corvette, 1956. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I was looking, there's like a small car show in Palm Springs next week for Modernism Week, I believe on President's Day, but it says it's like 50 cars. It's Model A Roadster pickup. Guessing it's on some sort of modern chassis like a Ranger, so it's got like a later Ford wheel. Yeah, I believe this might be set down like on a Ranger chassis or something. So I don't know, I'm looking at that because my kid loves Palm Springs, so as do I. Yeah, I'll bring her out. Got a Nova with a 375 horse, 396. 2-door sedan. For sure the Automobile Driving Museum video will be up. It's already shot, it's already uploaded, and it's set to post 8 o'clock West Coast time on next Saturday. Also the Super Bowl is tomorrow as well, so. It's the original window sticker for the Nova. And that says 1970 his dad bought this car $4,048, brand new MSRP. What a deal. Yeah, Buick Grand National 87's got intercooler. Hey, next year's the year I finally make it out to Tulsa for the Starbird show. Literally, like, I was at the Roadster show and I got a text from my ex that they're going to Nashville that weekend, so, her second husband. I was like, you're very lucky you told me, because I almost booked that trip. Here's one that's for sale, 47 Ford. That looks like a 4-door to me, not a 2-door. There's the info on that. Yep, she got 4 doors. I do want to start taking more trips if possible. There you go, got a Model A Roadster. It's got all the patina. Just barn fresh. That is a thing of beauty. So you'll always see just about any kind of car here. This one's got a big block. Nice Chevy. Oh, yeah, there's a little music over there, so we'll work around that a bit. I think we're a little far away enough. Also, I do need to remember to take a break and get lunch later. Okay, we got a C10, long bed style.
When you get it posted? Tomorrow or tonight?
We got a Ford Fairlane 64.
Looks like an old school man. Oh, look at that. Fire up your carport. Yeah.
You got an El Camino, ready to go drag racing with a blower. We got Ford panel, it's for sale. Remember, swap meet rule. Check the date of the video. Says it's in mint condition, as you can see. There you go, there's the info on that one. Here, I'm gonna get you the interior. There you go. I gotta go back there. We gotta having a conference back there. You look on this side. Got a Plymouth. And the windows shut, so hopefully you can still see in there. 67 Camaro. Blown big block. Our Chevy Nova. I got a 1957 Chevy. A 2-door sedan. So this is actually our second trip out here to Coachella. We did the Paradise Road Car and Motorcycle Show back in January, if you haven't seen that one. Lots of cool old school choppers. 69 GTO. I'm not going to try to get on that side because it's Kind of crammed up in there. Alright, here's the rest of the GTO. It says 56,000 original miles on this one. In the green. My Tempest was this green one I had in high school. This for sale for 75,000. So one thing about my Tempest I just purchased for some reason or another, but, yeah, they switched it to buckets, so it's got GTO buckets in it. And the grill's out of it right now, but there's GTO grills in the trunk, but they put the Pontiac badge, so it says Pontiac and then it says GTO, but they are the GTO grills, so not sure if the guy was trying to make a GTO out of it or what was going on there. It still has the regular Tempest hood, and though they didn't change the tail panel to the GTO style, but that always throws me off when they start trying to switch them to GTO. Got a Ghia Roadster, 67 Ghia 450 SS. This is Chrysler Ghia. I don't know what engine this has, but a lot of movie stars and Rat Pack types owned these back then. Very, very Palm Springs car, if you ask me. So, we got a Chrysler Town and Country LeBaron station wagon for all the Malaise era fans. Not sure if they're gonna do Malaise days this year. I haven't talked to any of those guys about that. Of course, they did do it at the Automobile Driving Museum, but now it is closed. So it would be nice to see that return this year. It's kind of nice. I went to the driving museum yesterday. I ran into some people I knew. Obviously, some viewers were there, but some people I've known for years. Made for a nice day yesterday. This Roadster. A final generation Thunderbird. Unless Ford decides to bring it back. So it's an 05. 03, sorry, it says 03 Thunderbird. This is our future classic. A Porsche 73 911 Targa top. I can't remember which stand I got food from last year. I must try to remember. I think the food was pretty good last year.
And is it a V-neck? Yeah.
34 Ford Woody. Street ride style.
I know you.
How you doing? There we go. We got a Model T.
Mr. Frankovich is there. He's taking photos. He's going to be doing his podcast.
Ran to Bob Beck from, may know from his podcast, as well as he was the announcer at Irwindale. Does the emceeing at a lot of I think he's doing the emceeing today. I'll leave it in because I don't have time to go back and fix that. But this is like a time crunch on this video. If you missed it, I did do a video of the auction at Irwindale for all their memorabilia. It was 40. That auction is over now. I didn't see what the stuff went for. Last time I checked on the Irwindale drag strip sign, it was at over 1,000. I'm sure it went up way higher than that at the end of the auction. At least I got to see the stuff. And of course, that day they were taking the bleachers down to take them up to Bakersfield. So, very sad to see that. How many events did I cover there over the years? How many events did I go to before I was even filming anything as well? Lots of great memories with my daughter. Used to go to Night of Destruction and Demolition Night. It's man, it's just sad to see it. Sad to see it go. I will say that.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, 36 Ford pickup truck. Hot rod with big block. Also, we do have LA Roadsters coming up in June, Father's Day weekend. And I was going to try to go to Amerivespa, the big Vespa Club American National meet, and they scheduled it that weekend. I told those guys I can't make it. I got to do LA Roadsters, since that's a big 2-day thing for the channel. Yeah, 32 Roadster. Limited edition, one of 75 built, 70th anniversary Dearborn Deuce Roadsters. So, here we go. This one is for sale, $55,000. I will lean down. 32 Ford. This is like one of those like 90s, early 2000s style rods.
Hello, I got one of you. Yeah, I got a Michelle. Exactly. She'll be here in a week.
It says you got the power port, so.
She's as pretty as you are.
Oh, she must be in her 50s then.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes a latecomer in this Cadillac. Got a Model A with a Chevy small block. And a blower on there.
I don't want it anywhere near me.
Here's a 56 Chevy. And a Cobra.
So
There's usually a lot of Cobras at this show too, if I remember right. Very green hot rod. A very, very clean Volkswagen Beetle. So the other thing is I need to make time. My stepfather and I are going to start working on the 65 Beetle again. Hopefully very soon. This one's with the automatics. I had an auto stick 70 briefly. I decided I really prefer a normal manual one. We're going to zigzag. There's a bunch of other Beetles in this row, but everything's kind of sparse. Corvette. It's 57 Bel Air convertible. So I've already promised him. I said, yeah, we'll come over, we'll get the 65 going again. Come around here. one's for sale, 32 Ford 5-window coupe. Here's the info on that. Looks like they're from La Quinta, so not far from here. Oh, here you go. This is probably that's the info you want right there. All right, got it. And April's still like a big mystery too. I'm still filling that in. I may just go do Good Guys Scottsdale because I think it's literally the only thing that weekend. You know, that is the hardest show to film for me. Got the like a 60s Stingray fuel injection unit on there. That's small block. And I'm planning on doing Pleasanton Good Guys as well as San Diego Del Mar. 55 Chevy. Yeah, Plymouth Roadrunner. So that's the 4-speed 440 car, according to the hood. Actually, did do some work on the 67 Satellite yesterday. I actually got a bunch of gas on my shoes, so I had to switch to new shoes today. So I'm actually breaking in new shoes for this show. There's the Ford Rocket 88, so there you go. Got it. Maybe it has a Olds motor in it. I can't tell, the hood's shut. That would be my guess. This one's a 49. You always tell if you want to know the difference between a 49 and a 50, easiest way. If it says FORD, that's 49. If it has the Ford crest, it's 50. Of course, unless they shaved it or switched hoods. 39 Ford. This one's for sale as well. This is a 2-door sedan. So you can read that. Should be long enough to pause. Most of you guys watch on a TV anyway, so.
Every day.
Does anybody watch on a small TV anymore? So last time you saw like a really small TV other than like an old one. We'll knock out a few of the Volkswagens and then I'm just gonna zigzag this row. If you like Volkswagens, I did film the Cruise into New Year Volkswagen show a few weeks ago in January. Square back. Had some great Volkswagens at that one as well. Another square back. Guys got all the accessories. Beetle convertible.
Yeah, I want to have a place for my birds now.
About a Baja Bug. Here's a rear AMC, a Rebel SST 401, 1970. We get a shot of it. You know, the American Motors car. I saw a bunch of AMXs coming in earlier. There you go. Don't see too many of these around, that's for sure. I got 69 Chevelle convertible Malibu. Looks to be like garage fresh. It's even got a trailer hitch on it. It's like they just pulled it out of storage where it'd been for a few years. Kind of a neat one. A modern Corvette. Yes, Ford. The 47 Coupe. Street rod.
Traffic abatement.
So the blower fits under the hood. At a Ferrari.
Yeah, he was the production manager for Shelby.
So it was a 2007 599 GTB. Yes, I had to read the thing. I don't know anything about Ferrari. I don't know that much about Ferrari. Sorry. There you go, 66 GTO. Similar to the 66 Tempest, but not really. Not quite. Here you got a Mercury Woody, 1949. That is very, very nice. Looks like it's got a modern tilt column on it, so it's probably been modified in the drivetrain department. We're back into the rest of the Volkswagens. So it's got a little bit of a chair farm growing around it. It's a race car. It's a bow car. It says that's what it says. It was 59 bow car. That's what Porsche 911 Turbo. Probably Radwood actually moved weekend, so I might be able to do Radwood this year. I think it's like October 25th. I haven't verified that yet. So if we do, maybe we'll do it in a Suburban this year. Mustang.
Okay.
Chevy pickup. Very nice Chevy. Got all of the bombs. It's got the Pendleton hanging up. 41 Chevy convertible. That's 57. Convertible. Can never deal with a bunch of music, but this one is for sale. We'll get through it. We always do. Got a Cobra. It's almost 10 o'clock and I've already shot almost an hour of footage, so doing pretty good this morning. This one is This one has all the glare. 57 Ford with a supercharger on the 312Y block. I'll let you take that in there for a second. Porsche 914, 28,500 on that one.
You're a good Boy Scout or fireman or something.
How do you make this thing clap?
I got 61 Starliner Ford. Got the underdash AC unit. 55 Bel Air convertible. That Cougar XR7 convertible. See all the Marty reports. Only ever ordered one Marty report. It was on my 68 Cougar with the sunroof option. Cougar was another one of those cars where I got it, when I finally got it dialed in right, where it was driving wonderfully, I sold it. Seems to be a theme with my cars. As soon as I get it right, I sell it. So we got a Shelby GT500, 1968.
I'll see it if you're like, oh man, you can steal it.
Hey there, buddy.
Nice transporter.
Surrounded by California beauty, and we're glad you could be here with us. I'm Hot Rod Bob, glad to be here. The band will be starting in just a little bit.
Oh, they got a band, so that will help. Actually, maybe when the band's on, we'll film a different section and come back. You still can get flagged for cuffers, because I have in the past. It just doesn't happen as often as recorded music. Because usually when there's a band, I get a little overconfident, and it winds up biting me. Dodging a lot of lawn chairs today. I was actually good at Roadster Show. I left my chair in the car when I wasn't sitting in it. The MG replica. Got 3 carbs on a small block. Keg gas tank. Mercury Marauder 65. I had a 66 S55.
Oh, cool.
The 428 many years ago. The automatic. That was the one car I forgot I bought it. I bought it. If you watch the video from Turlock, my friend Jimmy at the end, I bought it from him. It was in his family. One day he called, "What are you gonna do with that car you bought from me?" What car I bought from you? Don't you remember buying that? The only time I ever forgot I bought a car. So brought it down from Atwater to North Hollywood. Had it at my shop for a while. Wound up selling it. Kind of a neat car though. I guess his aunt had bought that car new. That's the time I bought a car and forgot I bought a car. In fact, I still don't remember buying that car.
It's a plane. It's coming to the museum. It's making a broad turn. We're getting ready for the flag presentation and the national
Yeah, we're going to do the national anthem here in a minute.
Plane comes around. Here it is, coming overhead. Look up in the sky. It is there.
You can see the plane.
Get your cameras ready. Here he comes.
Hopefully you can see it on the video. If not, this is for nothing. Hey, where'd he go? Oh, there he goes. Now it's in the sun. There's your flyby for today.
Charity car show.
67 Camaro.
The club and have the honor of being
They're going to do an announcement.
I would like to thank all those who participated in putting on this event today. And when you see a volunteer shirt, folks, give them a hand. Lots of work went into the show, but it's for a very definite purpose. And we would again like to acknowledge the Desert Cancer Foundation as far as receiving the efforts of our work to try and put this show on. Ladies and gentlemen, 22nd year with the Desert Cancer Foundation. We raised $1,350,000 for cancer patients
Cobra.
here in Coachella Valley. I want to make sure that you know how much we appreciate the foundation and all their good hard work. And in memory of Dr. Sebastian George, who is treating club members for cancer. We appreciate you being here. We're grateful for the clubs that are with us. If I named one, I'd forget the others. I apologize.
How you doing?
Thank you, club members in particular.
Oh, thanks.
Individuals, those have driven like a dragster.
They're lighting up dragsters. Really nice weather today. I actually should have wore shorts. I will say that. And I had a feeling I should. There, 55.
Would you like to buy a 50-50 raffle ticket?
Ford Fairlane convertible. 500 XL with the buckets and console. I will keep filming over here as long as they're not playing recorded music. If they turn it back on again, I gotta find another section, then I'll come back over here later when they're doing the announcements and the awards probably. Got a 63 Galaxy, it's got a 390 FE. 500 XL convertible. Alright, so I moved over as far from the stage as possible. So we'll hit this, and then probably by the time we get back over there, there'll be announcements or something going on instead of music. So we got to cover more ground. And they have let the general public in, so now there's a lot of spectators. We'll be able to get good shots. Mustang convertible. Nice Willys Jeepster is for sale. Short info on that. $28,000. There we go. It's the Pulse Auto Cycle. I actually remember these. I think they had these at the LA Auto Show back then. There used to be a company that ran these on doing like messenger service in West LA. I used to see one of these rolling around. And since it's three-wheel, it's titled as a motorcycle, and you can legally go solo in the carpool lane because it's a motorcycle. Got the cab over, 1940 Ford cab over. Holler, this thing's pretty cool. And so they have let the public in. We are probably going to have to film around people, so otherwise the video won't get shot. I do remember that from prior years. In a modern Cobra Mustang. Alright, we're going right for the ATCs because, you know, Honda ATCs. El Camino, a 454.
This little lip that's back behind the seat.
A 5-window coupe. Keep asking where my daughter is. Like, she likes to go to like the Rockabilly show, like the Boon Eyes and whatnot. That's Continental. She likes where she can go through the vendors with all the cool like Rockabilly stuff and things like that. So I can get over come around the chair farm. That Camaro from the Malaise era. This one gets a ton of spectators. I do remember that from last year. I was thinking about that earlier. And Buick, this is at the Paradise Road show a few weeks ago. Alright, it's K5 Blazer. Yeah, 66 Mustang.
Yeah.
Wins the award for biggest sign. And a Regal lowrider. Going on the 66 Chevelle. I'll just let you take it in. F100 four-wheel drive. So if you look out here, that's just the line to get into the parking lot. So a lot more spectators are on the way. 56 F100. Nice F100. Dent side style. They were okay for the music because there's like two songs bleeding into each other. Nice F100. 57 Ford short bed F100. I don't know if we're doing the F100 Western Nationals this year. It's on the same day as the Carpinteria show, and my buddy's trying to get me to bring my Pacer out for the Carpinteria show. Custom 54 Chevy. I saw this one on the freeway heading out here this morning as well. So there's a lot of weird changes for car shows this year for weekends so far that I'm spotting. So that 10 of us may not be the final. So keep checking it on the latest video. 1970 Chevelle convertible. Here you look here. It's getting a lot of attention. Yeah, Olds 442 we saw rolling in a little earlier. A Volkswagen Eurovan Westfalia pop top.
I'm gonna help you, but I was like, well, I don't know.
I got a couple of Mercedes-Benz SLs, the Roadsters. We'll be seeing a lot of these at the McCormick's auction in a couple of weeks. There's a 280 SL. I always mentioned these are extremely popular in this area. Got a 560 SL. Towards the end of this body style, it's got the third brake light. So probably getting into the late 80s. A 92 300 ZX Nissan. Into the red era. Okay, so as long as Radwood doesn't conflict with something this year, we'll do that this year again. Last year it conflicted with Nitro Revival, which was one of the last events at Irwindale, so I did not cover it. In fact, that was the first year I've missed Radwood LA since it came out. A Pontiac Trans Am. So this was the first time I missed that since it started in, 2017. And I filmed every year except for the first one. Porsche Speedster replica.
You know, the nice thing about the real 356
A Dodge Charger RT.
Bumblebee stripe.
And I said I'll be at, this year for Spring Fling we'll be doing the Sunday instead of the Saturday, because the Saturday falls on Riverside Show and Go. So that first weekend in May is really crammed full of stuff this year. So what we had a scheduling kind of. I got a traditional ride with a Chrysler Hemi 6-carb setup. Those cheater slicks.
Okay, it has something to do with color of it. This one. Is that part of the RT?
The Chrysler Town and Country sedan. With the roof rack. This will just come right into the International Scout 2. I actually owned one of these many years ago. It belonged to my stepfather, and I inherited it from him. Had it in the Navy. I was in the Navy for a few years and sold it to a guy I was in the Navy with. I had the AMC 258 straight 6 in it, automatic. According to Scout guys, that was a pretty rare combo in that. Most of them were V8. It's original 67 Camaro. Should have a vinyl top car too. It's the original vinyl top's coming off. Couple Chevy pickups. We got GMC.
Come on, brother. Come on, guys. You put your truck in? Hey, man.
GMC.
Get your name. I'm Jacob. Jacob. Yeah. Actually, that's what caught my eye. I wish I could leave my television. He built his own stuff. I
40 coupe. So that one I need to get to if I choose my 40 coupe, but I'm actually hoping once my daughter's more grown up and more independent, I'll be able to have more time to work on stuff like that. Right now I do have her most of the time. There you go. Nice Camaro. Custom pickup. So a little more modern. '57 Bel Air convertible.
Managed to not wreck it.
That's a good thing. Yeah. That baby is.
Model A.
I know little girl with white hair. Yeah.
I saw her at the
Yeah. I know Dana.
Got a Plymouth Prowler. Let's see if there are many of these around anymore. They're actually a fairly low production vehicle when they were produced. The 47 Chevy Coupe, street ride style. A 32 Ford in bright orange. Two-door sedan.
What's the matter? Come stay with me.
Roads for pickup.
Was it purple or whatever? She's been in there a long time.
Very beautiful Ford F-100 pickup. One's a 55. Nicely restored example. A traditional rod. Got 348 or a 409. '69 Mustang Mach 1. A Studebaker 1940 Studebaker. I will be selling my 53 Starlight Coupe as soon as I can probably get it back from out here to back in my area somewhere, to probably over to my mother's place to put it out to sell it. Have a place to sell it from. It does need quite a bit of work. We did drive it around the block once though. That's Pontiac Tin Woody C10.
I think so.
Yeah, you got stadium seating, literally stadium seating in this Volkswagen. That's Ford. Crowds are definitely rolling in now. It's a Citroen. So it's the DS. Hydraulic suspension on these. Those are the tail lights on these that are, or the turn signals that are incorporated into the roof. Check it out. Injection électronique. The Citroen DS. Don't see these every day, that's for sure. Got a Bug Eye Sprite. Austin Healy.
I see it on they had one at it was a Barrett Jackson last week.
Oh yeah?
A Datsun pickup. About as clean as they come. This is a 79 620. King Cab, remember those? Well, one of the cleanest ones I've seen.
White stripe.
A Mopar beige Duster. The gold Duster.
Hey, did you see this? It's adjusted.
49 MG. Saw the replica earlier. Right-hand drive on this one. A Bronco.
No, mira, no hay nada.
Mind on buying something else.
I think next year I'm gonna have to get up like at 3 a.m. to drive out here. 64 Chevelle tour wagon.
Everything's been done.
It looks super cool.
Fun part is he drives us out to Hot Dogs Night. So up there in Nevada.
Okay.
So he drives from here.
Got a Corvette. A Chevy cab over. 5700 series. All right, we got a C10. Couple of them. Some in here. Well, it's flat blacked out.
My wife's company, my wife retired here at
Got an OBS Chevy. Short bed.
This one's a little different.
A Volkswagen. All right, Mazda RX-7. So this for sale, 85 model. There's all the info on the RX-7, 21,000. I don't know what the market is on these, so do your own research. The interior shot.
Did you have one?
A 72 Corvette, small block car. I said, unfortunately, I do have to film around people. Otherwise, this show will not get filmed if I wait for clearing, and
Absolutely.
even then, it doesn't stay clear. So, just the sheer volume of spectators at this one. 69 Camaro convertible. Ford F-150. Mustang Cobra. Little MGB Roadster. Two-door sedan Chevy. Little Falcon. There's a Falcon in the Automobile Driving Museum. I think it's a 63 sedan. A nice little car. There's a few cars in that auction. A lot of the cars are getting shipped back east to Auburn for sale in for an auction in August. So if you're looking for a nice old Falcon sedan, I don't know what it's going to go for. Ford here. Do this with a walk-around style. There's the 56. 69 Mustang.
This one has a little 100 shot of nitrous. Just in case you got a Chevy, that's the
And we shoehorned a
1970 Mustang.
Make sure you had an arrow. I know these cars, we both have the Mobile West subframe connectors and all kinds of stuff. I don't know what you have with that car, but you should have something.
A Jaguar XKE Roadster. This is a 74 model.
Oh my God. Judging
Yes, Nova. A Mercedes.
The reason why I went down there is because I want to see my I mean, you could tell because
69 GTO. A 67 Mustang convertible 289 car. A 66 Mustang 289 car. Di Tommaso Pantera. There you go, 51 Chevy convertible for sale. There's the info.
I was surprised one day, I kind of woke up and Alvin Taylor, that I know real well, get this in a Royal Circle, and I'm like, wow.
We got a Zimmer Neoclassical. These were built on a Fox body Mustang chassis. They were lengthened. But the Neoclassical stuff was very popular in like the late 70s, in the early 80s. Definitely something very unique to that era.
Like every other week.
A 67 428 Fairlane, the GT model. Let me go back here. They got a conference going on. Galaxy with a 427. Saw some other ones, lightweight cars earlier in the video. Galaxy XL with a 4-speed. And a Cadillac convertible. Hey, a Trans Am that's for sale. 97, 25,000 on that one. I do not know the market on these, so do your own research. There's to be a 25th anniversary edition. I thought those had the stripe package too, so they may have removed that. 69 Camaro. One's been swapped on. Patina'd Chevy heat side short bed, the LS. Here we go, we got a 33 Ford Coupe. It's a new Porsche.
It's a power wagon.
All right, I think my crowd would rather see the Power Wagon. There we go. Check this guy out here. Can't see what power plant. A lot of the guys that do these like this, they put like a Cummins 12 valve or something in there. Seen a few like that. We got a C10 or C20. Everybody just calls them C10s. Even the C30s, they call them C10s. Even the GMCs, they call C10s. Nice Nova. One of the guys from the corn feed run just, are you coming? I'm like, yep, doing corn feed run. Got it penciled in. It's on the tentative list, which will be in the comment section shortly after the video post. Pinned at the top. Yeah, we got a K5. We come around the door here. Something you definitely won't see anywhere else is a Diamond T. 1937 Diamond T. It's got a two-port Corvette small block going on there. Come around this side.
It's gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're about up there with about 85% of the people. Never had most people ever heard of Diamond T.
Shot of the bed. A Lotus. Probably British sports car fans.
With the bed and all.
I'll bring this Ford Roadster. the rumble seat. It's got a small block Chevy.
Same engine I put in that 68.
Got a Jaguar convertible. This one like the XJ something. I don't know. I'm as well versed on the Jaguar stuff. There you got a C10. You got a chair farm. You got a C10. The chair is growing the fertile soil of the tennis garden in Indian Wells. This one's for sale, 801. That's Salt Lake number. I know that for a fact. Salt Lake area code. Yes. The valley is great for chair farming, apparently. Look, they're growing there too. 5. So this for sale for $95,000. There it is. Yeah, we got a Ford 1939 two-door sedan. Really getting through here.
Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
Mike, how are you?
Here, we'll get your van again.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got the Econoline second gen. We just did. If you like the vans, check out SoCal Slow Ride from a few weeks back. First weekend in January. 150 vans at that event. The video is on the channel. E100 Shorty. Nice patina on this GMC Loma View Ranch. A couple more modern muscle cars. You got a Camaro and a Mustang Cobra.
Wow, that's a lot.
32 Ford with the flames Roadster. Plymouth Barracuda.
Yeah, well, there was a while here.
Pretty.
It's got 383 in it.
I don't know what
Big black Corvette. So we'll just keep the walk around going. Avoid the chair farm. 62 Bel Air two-door sedan. I saw this one on the freeway as well on the way out here.
Oh, okay. Have a good day, buddy. Oh, same to you. Okay. Thanks for your service. All right.
E7 Grand National with a giant baby head. Okay. It must be like a running joke or something with his friends.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah, beautiful Ford Thunderbird.
No, that was
This is a Landau. of the swing away steering wheel. That was done away with for safety reasons. And we'll leave that one to your imagination. A 55 Corvette, first year of the V8, 265. There's third year of Corvette. They made 700 of them this year.
Here he is. Cam.
Right here.
Those little windows that pop into the sides.
Go ahead. Go. Good luck with the corners right.
Got an AC Cobra. There's a replica. Now we're in this Mustang. It's got the inline 6. Seen this one before. It's a GT ordered with the inline 6, which is very odd indeed. Most, of course, the GTs usually associate with having a V8. So I saw this one at Roadster Show last week. It's really into parrots. He's a big Jimmy Buffett fan. Plymouth GTX 68. It's got the 440.
Oh, that's the electric.
44 barrel with automatic. Vinyl top car. Remember this Mustang 67 Fastback GT 4-speed 428 car. Those meats back there. It's a neat Mustang. Got a 62 Catalina convertible. Pontiac. Tri-power. Some more Cheer Farms going on. Got the 8-lug wheels. So we're on to this Nomad 55. Got a Toyota pickup.
Right. Yep. And you know, I did all the work, lowered it.
Got a 240Z.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kind of like that. Yeah. So I got all the tires, all four, on the balance installed.
58 Mercury wagon we saw earlier. This truck.
It's on your little track out
A 4-5 window with a big block. A new electric Dodge Charger. Get it? Charger. I think they only like actually delivered a few of these from what I understand. You can look that up online. I wonder if they're going to try to go back into production with a gas-powered muscle car again. I can't imagine there's very many of these on the road yet. Square body, short bed, C10.
I keep going like this, and you guys keep telling me
One's for selfie, you can read that. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to the other side of the car, there's just too many people. 7 Ford Ranch Wagon. A newer Corvette. Let's kind of wander through here. There's a Roadster. It's got a tune port for the 90s. Small block Chevy.
I know, but I still.
That's Ford. 86 Fiero that's for sale. 18,000. Maybe a bit of a Pomona price on this. 69 Camaro. Corvette Stingray.
There's a lot of cars here. I came here like, yeah, we're off for an hour if you guys. No, this takes the whole day to walk around. I would think it would be a 2-day.
Ford Bronco. Early style with a modern 5.0. A 56 Ford F100 pickup. '66.
What's that? It's a lot of miles to get out of tires. Well, on these kind of low profile, yeah. So and I took 20 my
An Austin Healey 3000.
factory is just black.
Yes, Scherzer.
Oh, sure. Do you photograph every car?
I film all the cars, yeah.
Have you ever seen another Austin Healey here?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Looking.
I got a Cummins diesel 12 valve, first gen. That's kind of, I think he just took a regular power ram, put a Cummins in it. Still pretty cool. We got an OBS. We are still going. I'm gonna finish off this line and then try to find some lunch. Take a break. So I have ways to go on this line though. Got a GMC Jimmy.
That's crazy.
There goes that 12 valve.
Yeah, this is done nice. A little bit too flat in front.
We got a square body.
That's a nice one.
When I found out she was related to me.
Yeah, we got a Ford F100. He's got a whole conference going on back there, so I don't bother them. Oh, here, I'll get you the square body, short bed step side style. And we saw this one at the Paradise Road show. I think this is the one we saw. The Venom. It's for scaring your neighbors.
What's that?
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Got a slammed Lexus. This is a 2004 Lexus LS430. Slammed. Something a little bit different. Supra. I think you'll see a Radwood right here.
All original interior? Yeah.
Got the Mazda. Cobra.
Gabrielle Iglesias.
Okay, there's another three of them.
BMW, the wide body thing going on. You know, 2002 BMW. Not the year, the model. Out there, this guy's got a phone call going on. I'm not gonna disrupt him. I think I mentioned that in the video last week. I go, next time you go to a car show, see how many people are literally standing in front of cars talking on the phone while they're standing in front of a car, not really looking at the car. And everyone that photographs or videos car shows knows exactly what I'm talking about. That or texting. I got 65 GTO.
The other day when I was beat down, I had these over and that over and that over.
So 4-speed. That's a Roadster. I'm actually going to try to do this line pretty quick because I do want to get some lunch pretty soon. '68 Camaro. '67 Chevelle. Yeah, 65 Impala.
So, I just wanted to give him, I never got to see him for Christmas.
Super
so
Sport.
I was like, all right, well, I'll get you gifts.
Wait, you first gonna see him?
Oh, yeah.
I like Garage? These are great cars, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is it, what, 27 in it or?
Well, I don't mess it up.
Nice Chevy pickup.
61 as well.
Yeah, that's 66.
'54 Chevy. Chevy Woody.
No, I know. Yeah, I did.
You know, that's funny. That's a good thing.
Nice '70 Chevelle. No induction hood with the flapper. Deer Farm. It'll come through here. All right, we got a coupe. Ford Bronco. So this caddy with the chop. Blacked out. '68 Mustang Coupe, 289 car. I think I'm about at 2 hours of footage right now too, so this video is just chugging along. They said they don't let the cars leave till 3, which is probably pretty accurate because they probably don't because all the spectators at this one. It's very similar like Grand National. They don't let you leave till a certain time. So I think we have a couple more hours to get the rest of the show here. There you go, 31 Dodge. My man's got 83 Dodge on the plate. Yeah, another modern T-Bird. They didn't give me any way to walk around, so we're not going to even try. 7 Bird.
Hello.
Y block. There you go, 57 Bird. That's an old personalized plate. It's got the bigger letters. That's from the 70s. It's a ZR1. Corvette. $1950 Olds coupe for sale. 88. There you go. No price on it. A Corvette. Corvette is a 53 or 54. So it's a 54.
I was looking for a 67 Cougar. I found one up there.
Little Metropolitan.
That's good.
Nash.
No, I just thought I'd drop it. You know, I just did that.
Little Buick Special convertible. We got a Chevy 2-door sedan.
But the steering wheel really goes with the rims pretty good.
I'll bring that Chevelle.
All right, we're going to get going.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you.
I got a Ford Palm Desert Volunteer Fire engine. I always gotta bring the fire engines. I think these guys are here every year. They're from the Historical Society Museum. Yeah, this is an ambulance, or it's just a panel. I thought maybe they had a. So it's white, so I just assumed maybe it was an ambulance. It's for sale. I don't know if you can make that out. There you go, there's the info on that. It's right in the middle of the windshield where it's hard to film, but I think it's big enough letters you can see it. And it's Cadillac. And a Model A from the Department of Motor Vehicles. Okay, that's a new one. I guess the DMV would carry Tommy guns, I guess. There's a Roadster for sale. Info on that, $55,000. Yeah, I'm officially on the second card. I had to change cards. Each one lasts about 2 hours. Had a Nissan Figaro for sale for $21,500. There you go. I know these can be difficult to register in California if they're not already tagged here. This one looks like it's already registered here. That's 59.
It's for sale.
That's 57. After this car, I can break for lunch. Helms Bakery panel. So I just got lunch. I got lemonade. Took a little break. And I realized I've got less than 2 hours where the cars are rolling out of here, so I need to speed up. There's a lot of car show I've not hit yet. So, show you the back of the bakery wagon here. So we're going to hit some of the, we're going to go faster, let's just say that. So maybe we won't focus in on every single car. I get the max amount of cars in the video. I've already shot over 2 hours of footage, so, and I do have to film Long Beach tomorrow. So we're gonna do this more like a walk around style. So we cover the max amount of ground possible. That was Valiant sedan, 318. So there's a band playing off in the distance. So if there's announcements or later, I'll go over by the stage because usually there's a lot of really neat cars over by the stage. So if I did not get your car in this video, it's because it's just such a big show. Sometimes that just happens. 34 Ford for sale, there's all the info. 4-door sedan. This one is always, I don't even know how I pay. I don't think I've ever finished this show actually. It's just that big. And keep in mind these are typically my longer videos. 64 GTO.
One I should have got that because it would have been a lot better. This one.
So I bring all these because I just bought a Tempest. There you go. A 23 window bus. That's a for sale sign. We'll come around and bring you the for sale sign. I believe that is a band playing. I hope it is, because if not, we are in trouble. We will get hit hard. Only 225,000 brings home this Volkswagen 23 window. Wish I could tell you that was a Pomona price, but that's pretty much what those are going for these days, if you don't know. Which is absolutely insane. Plymouth Sport Fury, the big block. Yeah, 68 Pink Firebird, 400 variety. Nova GTO. It's like the 74. I don't see these very often.
We'll figure it out.
Of course, it was based on a Pontiac Ventura, which is the same body as a Nova. You got a 428 Cobra Jet. Shelby GT500.
There's definitely some cyclists in this.
F55. Nice Buick. 67 Cougar.
What's that?
Nice XR7. And C10. I'm pretty sure this is a band playing, so not close enough to the stage to quite make it out. Gotta get the Golden Hawk Studebaker. 1958. I got a Cougar for sale. 73 convertible. There's the info on that. That one's for sale. Here we go. You want a Cougar for sale? 69 for 42,000 on that one.
Yeah.
That's where all the for sale cars are. And it notes, don't move your car before 3 p.m. I think I'm gonna film about another half an hour, then that'll be it. Or I'll say that, and then I'll keep going until everybody starts leaving. Lots of amazing vehicles here. So this is a very difficult one to shoot just because of the sheer number of cars. Over 1,000 cars come to this one. Cool Buick here. Charger. The other kind of Matador, the 1960 Dodge variety. Got the Hudson pickup. You don't see those very often.
Feel comfortable.
Beautiful Thunderbirds. Got a Hemi with a blower. Sunbeam Tiger. This one is for sale. 80,000. I don't know the market on these, so do your research. Kind of know what they used to go for 20 years ago, but that's about it. Pontiac Tempest.
Okay, so you oversaw this.
There's the Tempest Le Mans. Earlier one though.
Oh, really? I see. Okay, right.
Corvettes for sale, 31,000 on that one. There's the info. 350 powered.
It's a little bit lighter. Yeah.
I gotta bring you the Eldorado Barretts. It's a 55. I still have my dad's 56 out here in Palm Springs. Yeah, this one's the 55. And I really don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I really don't want to sell it, but I got nowhere to really keep it in LA. And yes, it was in a video once. I took it to a car show out here. '55 Chev. 62 Plymouth Super Stock 413. Try them cross rams. Belvedere two-door sedan. That is a rear Mopar. Alright, I'm getting like a second wind, so maybe this video might go on for a little bit. We're still gonna do walk around, so beautiful. 57 bird. Very nice color on this one. It's 56. There's a Woody. That 58 we saw earlier.
Oh.
Tri-Power. Two-door sedan Chieftain with Tri-Power. If that is factory, that is a rare setup, man. That's something you never would expect to see on a Bonneville. I love the 58 Pontiacs. It is for sale. I hate to ask. I would say it's slightly more than the Project 66 Tempest I bought yesterday. Let's just say slightly. maybe not even slightly. It's vastly more, I should say. All right. And the show keeps on going. This is the Pickups Unlimited folks. So they put on the F100 Western Nationals. So like I said, I'm torn between that and the Carpinteria show. They both fall on the same day this year somehow, and my buddy really wants me to bring the Pacer to Carpinteria.
Why don't they put on the Interceptor?
So that one's going to have to be a thinking session. Plus, it's at the end of June when it's warm, so of course Carpinteria will be much cooler. Yeah, Mustang and a Lamborghini. Nice Corvette over there. That 60 Impala we saw earlier. 348 Tri-Power. And a Riviera with a nail head. They're always crowd pleasers. It's just a beautiful design. Buick wishes they could have a car that looked like that now. I used to sell Buicks. Now they make like various size SUVs. '67 Chevelle station wagon. Here we go. Let's check this out. 68 Camaro. So they're doing Earth, Wind, and Fire covers, so I gotta watch it. I can actually make out the song now, so unfortunately YouTube usually means YouTube can too. So I'll try to be a little careful.
I send you mine.
AMX by American Motors.
There he is.
I'm just gonna walk through style.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
There's a 68 Camaro that is for sale. RSSS, no price on it. There's your information. Has a matching model. a 67 Corvette Roadster. I think they're going to start doing announcements, which means I'm going to worry about music even if it's covers. The 66 Galaxy we saw rolling in hours ago for me. Actually, it's hours ago for you too if you've been watching the whole video at this point, but many more hours for me. So this video is not up tonight. I might have 2 videos up on the same day because I know the swap meet guys like to see the swap meet stuff up quick. Yeah, I got a 70. Oh, this Roadrunner convertible 33 car. That's a neat one. One of our Mopars. Someone lost their phone. If you lost your phone, go get it. Didn't we do that once in a video? We had like a running thing because they kept announcing about a phone. Lincoln Continental. With an LS. The rear Lincoln, that's not Lincoln LS. Lincoln LS was a little car. It's a small Lincoln car. I remember my dad bought one new. He traded in a town car on it, and I was very angry with him. It's like, you traded in the town car. He had a very nice 97 triple black town car that was never used for limo service or anything like that. So it was always like regular civilian owned. And like I said, I was like, what did you do that for? I would have just bought it from you. It's hard to believe. It's Caddy.
Alright, we're getting ready to draw to the raffle.
Now we're going to do raffles. So we're going to be hearing raffle numbers in the background. 63 Super Sport Impala. What's this one got? 409. So the numbers we like to see. 4-speed. Looks like it's 2 4s too. Yep, 2 4s. 31,000 actual miles. American Motors products, yes. AMX.
Is over $2,600.
The Rambler Ambassador convertible.
All right, Ross, the president of Palm Springs Cruisin Association dips his hands inside.
Very nice AMX.
You know what I feel with? Hey!
All right, are you ready? How many of you have yellow tickets? You're in the running.
I'll bring you those. There's a few more AMXs on the other line. We'll just bring you those and walk. There we go. We got a Javelin. It's got all the 8-track. We got Leo Sayer, Eagles, Easy Rider soundtrack, Earth, Wind and Fire, Isaac Hayes, Doobies, multiple Doobies, stuff like that. Jimi Hendrix, Queen. I got a collection of 8-tracks too. So I got Black Sabbath, Paranoid on 8-track.
I see people pointing.
We got a bunch of Beatles and Zeppelin and
they're happy.
What else?
They're gonna have enough gas money to get home. He's coming. All right, he's running.
Actually,
he's running. Quick.
My ex-wife's second husband actually resells 8-tracks online. He redoes the little, what is it, the foam? The foam with the tape on it, and he redoes all those solo play. And he has a couple really like high-end 8-tracks from back in the 70s.
All right, he shows it to someone. They said it's the right one.
Beautiful
The officials
AMXs.
are here in front. They're going to look at the tickets.
Got a Bizkeen 62 409 with 2 4s and a 4-speed. Got the tack on the column there. What a fantastic car.
I say thank you for sharing.
The Bizkeen. Of course, people would buy the cheap model, stick the 409 in there, and go racing. This one looks very original. Look at the stickers, unless they're just older stickers. This Corvette 64. I always tell a 64 has the indentations on the hood without the faux grill of the 63. That's your 64 Corvette tip of the day. Got a Hemi. This one's got a for sale sign on it. There you go, no price on it, but there's your info. I forgot we need to speed up a bit. Oops. That Dakota RT. So those came out when I was in the Navy, and the dealers wanted like markups on these back then.
All right, Wayne, who just won the $2,600,
We
donated
got a nice 56 Nomad.
back to the foundation. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that. He's only going to be able to get a half.
Got the Thunderbird convertible with the Roadster tonneau cover. Yes, there's a back seat under there. Yellow one. I think we only have a couple more rows over here than the other section near the stage that I didn't get. And I do have to film tomorrow. This beautiful Lincoln. Wow, we're gonna look at this. This is the kind of thing my dad would have back in the day.
Unless you're one of the award winners.
Full Pan Am bag.
It was a 73 Lincoln. It's got the Pan Am bag. There you go, ready to go to the airport. This one is equipped with the spare tire lock. You know, can't trust those valet parking guys. Our town car. Actually, my dad had one similar to this, but a green one. Collector series. I just love these giant 70s Lincolns. Had a few. Actually, I had a town car at one point. Most of the 70s Lincolns I've had were Mark 4s and 5s. Eldorado convertible. Come around here. I got a mind that I am trying to speed up. Thunderbird. Check out the Olds Holiday 4-door hardtop, 1956. Plastic on the upholstery. Okay, cars are actually starting to pull out of here, so I may just zigzag back the next line and then we'll see how we feel. I also do have to drive home tonight, as well as edits.
I mean, in my 20s, I would.
At some point, I do need to actually get a meal of some sort. Some of the Lincolns. This is like big Lincoln heaven right here. I really wish I had time to zigzag every car here. I just do not.
Oh, within a few hours. Hey man, I like your
oh, thanks.
Your video, brother. Make sure you talk about the Suicide Kings in your video.
Yeah, we got it. Got all your cars. How many times have I filmed you guys' cars?
Pomona.
Everything.
And all the other shows, man.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Thanks. That 59 Cadillac I saw rolling in.
Yeah.
Earlier in the video. About 6 hours ago. Like, I got here about 7:30-ish. It's now 2 o'clock. All right. There's a guy playing music, so I might just find another area, film without music. We'll get what we can, though. Just if I'm on a time crunch, I got to film where there's no music. Got a 58. 64 GTO, 69 Judge, see the cars are already kind of lining up to roll on out of here. It's Riviera. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video pretty soon. This isn't my longest, it's my second longest after last week's video. Now we got a couple more GTOs, because I have kind of a GTO now. Mine's more of a GT no. Little Bobcat. That is a neat 166. We got a 69 convertible. It's got the Judge stripes, but it doesn't say the Judge. And the Judge spoiler. Yeah, Trans Am, 1970. And some of the cars that are lined up waiting to leave. Yeah, a lot of the spots are already empty throughout the show.
Wow. Oh, I just
Yeah, they're doing trophies now. We're going to do one little line of cars on the way to the
Folks, remember back in the
exit
day,
where my car is.
Some of the original soccer vans, you know, when mom takes the kids to ball practice. They had beautiful
got the
cars.
cab over. We're seeing this one at various shows.
Any better, of course, but now we're all big guys, and we know how beautiful these cars are. That is a hardtop four-door, 383 Marauder Mercury motor, twilight turquoise and white, the color so contrasting.
69 Mustang.
I bet you she could put a whole soccer team in that wagon, right? Thank you, Kathy. Well, there's one guy back there, at least one lady. Yeah, oh, one lady. Yes, ma'am. I get that right. Next trophy winner is Lou Sandoval out of Mecca, California. Familia Car Club, 60 Dodge Matador, 361 motor.
Check out the Econoline pickup. The 23 window.
Our next trophy winner is sponsored. That's a Snowbirds trophy, sponsored by Poland. Goes to Bill, our California.
57s. Check out the Dodge Coronet Super B.
Pretty basic.
440 car.
Sort of like the Road Runners, right? They made that one as basic as can be.
What?
That's Studebaker.
Jim Fargo.
67 Camaro. There's Di Tomaso. Pantera.
Up until about 15 years ago, these were affordable. So it's Italian.
Little MGB.
Having fun out there. Roger Parsons.
Nova.
Cobra Owners Club of Orange County, and it's a 60 Ford Thunderbird.
Got a Cutlass Supreme.
90 out of 60. It's a 390 out of 63. Yep. And it's red in color. Partner friends and myself did all the work. You did a good job there, young man. Nice car. Great to go for a drive.
Some Alfa Romeos.
There you go. Give the man a hand. He wins a trophy at Dr. George today.
I went once. I got to the Tri-Cities.
I can't believe I filmed this much today too.
The Barracuda.
Now we'll get to the
Didn't want to change the Model T.
Alfa Romeo.
We got to do it. Here's an example.
I actually did run into Bob Beck earlier. I talked to him a little bit this morning.
Who rebuilt vintage marine engines.
I really wish they'd reopen. They would have reopened Irwindale.
With a 350 Chevy transmission, beautiful teardrop.
I think we've pretty much driven that into the ground. It's like it's a huge loss for car hobby and obviously my channel.
This truck looking like this, and this is one cool cruiser.
Yeah, look here.
Put your hands together.
Glitter on a Hemi.
These can Model A pickups, they are cool. Duty trucks, work trucks.
That's the Chops shoebox.
It's got an L98 Chevrolet engine.
I think I'll take a red vine.
1937 Diamond T. Paint is red, and
I could never say no to red vines.
of the work on the car. Beautiful job. An 80D 3/4 ton truck did the work.
All right, I consumed the 2 red vines.
It's picture. Put your hands together for this Camaro.
Six.
How about a Chevy pickup truck?
Oh, really?
So they all park in the cars in.
Oh, really?
All right, it's the Tomaso Pantera.
Severed Ties Car Club. So 68 C10 Chevy, 383 stroker. The paint is Silver Lake Blue. David Jameson and Aaron Aya. And John Schick did the work. 7 years to build this baby. And it shows. It is cool. Down low.
So they are actually letting the cars out a little bit. 55 gasser. A line of cars getting ready to roll out. T500. I'm just gonna zigzag. I can't get that line over there because there's the people are lined up watching the awards.
But I think I did that.
So what we'll do is we'll zigzag this line.
Coming off of the
And I would say after this line, I got probably over 90% of the show.
Scorpions.
It's probably more than I ever have.
350 Chevy for power.
This isn't my longest video. It's my second longest video. After last week's, it's about neck and neck right now, I would say, between this and Grand National Day 1 last week.
Frank Marcel.
I'll tell you what, a few years ago, there's no way I could have done this much walking.
Get the rumble seat.
I would be.
That's where you put the mother-in-law.
I'd be destroyed by now. So, like I said, filming these videos really has helped me out with my
there we go. Beautiful
stamina.
Monty Bernstein out of San Gabriel, California, 1962 Plymouth. These things used to terrorize the drag strip. It's got a 413 max wedge. Holy guacamole green. Bob Mosier, who's very well known in the Mopar, in Mopar groups for his builds on mighty Mopars, and it was 10 years in the making for this one.
I'm going to shamelessly interrupt. Folks, this is my trophy on behalf of my family and in memory of my older brother who would have flipped out for that car.
I really did push myself on this one. That's okay.
Wayne Baker out of Utica, California.
That's Skylark. There's a 58 Bonneville convertible. That's a gorgeous car. I think that's going to be our last car of the video. Let's make it a good one. All right, that's going to wrap things up here in Indian Wells for the Indian Wells Tennis Garden for the Dr. George Charity Car Show for 2025. This is either my longest video or my second longest video, and it's between this and Friday Grand National last week. So that was a lot of walking. We're gonna get this one up for you. As you can see, there was a lot of amazing cars. I just couldn't get really good walkarounds on every single thing that was here. There's just over 1,000 cars. We got a lot of great events coming up. Tomorrow we got Long Beach Swap Meet. Next week right now I have nothing, but the Automobile Driving Museum auction preview video will be up, and the actual auction will be on the 19th of February, so you can actually still bid on that stuff that you see in that video, even after the video posts, at least for half a week. And then coming up in a few weeks, we've got in March, we have Pomona Swap Meet on the 2nd. Check the tentative list, let you know what I'm planning ahead in the near future. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave some comments, tell some friends about the videos, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.